Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel So Little Time, and my name is Karen. So I hope you're all doing really well, and thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm here to share with you my plans for hashtag Sewupcycle23, which is the sustainable sewing challenge that myself and Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room are hosting. And this challenge is taking place throughout the whole of October, and we do have a number of vloggers who are uploading videos on a daily basis to share their inspiration and plans with you. If you would like to get involved, the rules are very simple. You just need to make something new from something old. So it needs to be anything other than new fabric, and that does include fabric scraps as well. So we aren't going to be the fabric police though, so if you do need to add a small amount of fabric scraps to your make to enable you to finish your make, then we will allow that, but it does have to be, majority of the fabric needs to be upcycled basically. So you could use anything from the likes of curtains, bedspreads, tablecloths, an old unworn make, an old ready-to-wear garment that you're not wearing anymore, or something that you can find in a charity shop. You know, the options are endless really. And this time we have said that you could make a bag as well as a garment, so we have opened it up a little bit for you as well, but we are still saying no to pet makes and accessories at this stage. So you just need to ensure that you share a before and after photo on the 31st of October on Instagram, and tagging myself and Becky, and also using hashtag Sewupcycle23. And then we will enter everybody who has done that into a prize draw at the end of the month, and we will be drawing names at random during the first week of November. So I have to say a massive thank you to all of the sponsors who have stepped forward and offered some really generous prizes. So yeah, there are some really wonderful prizes up for grabs, so do get involved. If you don't have an Instagram account, then fear not, just email your finished make to me, and I'll put my email address in the description box below for you, and you will still be entered into the prize draw. We do also have a really nice discount code to offer to you. So the company Pattern to Paper are offering a very generous 25% off their A0 printing service for PDF patterns. So please do utilise that, and that is running through right to the end of October. So you can use that code as many times as you need to, and you just need to ensure that you use the code Sewupcycle23 in the promotional code box at checkout, and then that discount will be applied. The standard postage and packaging will still stand, so I think that is for UK and international, so it's just 25% off the printing service itself. So let's get stuck into my plans then. So I had a massive belly flop of a fail last year with a coat that I was intending to upcycle, and I have still got the remnants of the coat here cut out into the pattern that I was intending to make it into, which was the seamwork chip jacket, and I'll insert a stock photo here of what that looks like. So you can see that it's a sort of motto style jacket with a side kind of zip, and I cut up a quilted coat which I picked up from the charity shop last year, and although there was a lot of fabric to work with, I didn't have quite enough for the pattern pieces for this particular pattern, as there are quite a number of pattern pieces for the way it does up. So yeah, I did have quite a big fail with it, unfortunately, but I didn't want to give up on it, but I just never got round to picking it back up again. So I think this is the perfect opportunity to have another go. I am going to be adding to mine a little bit of new fabric. Now I know that isn't technically in the rules. I bought this last year from Crafty So and So, because it's going to enable me to finish the jacket, because I need to add this on for the collar, and I think on the inside of the lapels as well. However, I'm not going to be entering myself obviously into the prize draw because I'm hosting this challenge, so I therefore feel that I'm sort of a bit obsolete from it. But like I said, if you really do need to use extra fabric to finish your make, then we aren't going to be policing everybody for that. So I hope that you will let me off that I'm going to be adding this onto my jacket. But I will basically share with you the pieces that I've cut out. So I have at the moment the back bodice cut out, as you can see. So that piece was fine. I managed to take that from the back of the coat and just put that on the fold of the fabric. And then I've got all these other pieces kind of cut out, but I've had to piece them together. So as you can see, this one has a seam across the top there, and that's one of the panels somewhere. And then this piece, again, I've had to add a small section at the top there, which I don't think that one's too noticeable because of the diamond sort of quilting on there. but this one has more of a noticeable seam as it's right across the middle on that particular piece. And then again on this piece, I've had to piece a bit together as well. So this is very much a pieced together jacket from the fabric used from the original coat. But what I have done is left the sleeves as they are. So if I pull them on, you can see that they're quite a nice size on me already. So I don't think I'm going to alter those unless I need to take them in any under the arms there. But the length of them is absolutely fine. So I don't think I'm going to change that. Originally, the coat came with a big sort of fur-lined hood, and I was going to try and use that fur to do the collar, but it just didn't work out, which is why I have ended up having to have extra fabric to enable me to finish it. It's not an exact match in colour, as you can see. I think it's looking a little bit more mismatched on screen as it does in real life, but I think it will blend in with it quite nicely once it's done. Now, the way that this jacket is kind of done up, it overlaps each other. One side goes over the other side. So I'm not too sure which piece goes where with all this at the moment. So it may be that maybe this piece might not be so noticeable if the other side goes over it, if that makes sense. So I'll just have to see how I get on once I get stuck into the sewing process. So my aim is to at least have a finished jacket at the end of this month to reveal to you all, and hope that it works out, fingers crossed. So I need to source myself a zip as well, and obviously you can buy haberdashery items that you need for your make to enable you to finish it. That is sort of just a given, isn't it, really? The only other thing that I've got in my upcycling pile at the moment is a dress, which I did share again last year, and again I still haven't got round to doing anything with this one either. And this is a dress that I picked up from the charity shop. I think it was originally from H&M, and it's very similar to the Wilder gown, and I'll insert a photo of me wearing it last year. As you can see, it's quite a straight A-line style dress. It has the same sort of neckline as the Wilder gown with the tie. I like the balloon sleeves, so I'm not going to touch those, but the dress in its current form I just think is pretty shapeless on me. So I'm either thinking of cutting it into a top, or adding some kind of elasticated waist to cinch it in a little bit. And one lady did comment last year actually, and I can't remember who it was, obviously because it was quite a while ago, but they suggested cutting off a section to make the skirt and then turning it upside down, because then there would be more fabric to gather in, because it is A-line, so there's more fabric at the bottom at the moment, and if you turn it upside down there's more fabric to gather in around the waistline. So I'll see how I get on. Either I will cut it off and add an elasticated waist, or I will try and add some shearing, but if I'm really honest, I don't know how comfortable I feel about that, because I've never had a go at shearing myself. So it's completely new to me, and to do it in the round, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you have to have it as a straight piece and then sew up the side seams. I'm not really sure. If you do know, let me know if that is an option. There is side pockets in this at the moment, inseam pockets, and I'm not going to be utilising those. I just really want to make this a wearable kind of top or dress, because I do think I will wear it, especially coming up to the autumn months that we're in now. It would be quite nice with sort of black tights on maybe, and boots. Even if I make it into a top, I could potentially wear it with high-waisted jeans or something, or trousers, you know, something like that anyway. So yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions about the waist situation on that, what the easiest thing for me to do really. So that is my plans for Sewupcycle23, and I'm excited to get stuck into sewing this jacket and really hope that I'm going to have a finished make to share with you at the end of this month. I'm intending on making the jacket my main focus, so hopefully I will get that done, and then I will focus secondly on the dress. But if I don't get that done, then I will hopefully get that done by the end of the year, because I'd rather not have it in that bag at the beginning of next year. So yeah, I'd like a nice clean slate next year, fingers crossed. So yeah, please do let me know if you are intending to get involved and what you're looking to make. I'll be interested to hear. And please do check out the other videos that have already been uploaded. So yesterday you would have heard from Cara at So Mad, and tomorrow it is Debbie from Deb's Made This, and I will link both of their channels and videos in the description box below for you. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed it and found it inspirational. Please do give you that all-important like and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would be lovely, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye.